Signs and Signals is a channel devoted to ghost hunting, known for documenting their investigations deep within forests, abandoned buildings, and locations with dark histories. This time, though, they had no plans to create a full video. They simply set out to visit Buck's grave, casually recording their drive through the woods just in case something caught their attention. But somewhere along the isolated road, something unexpected crossed their path, something that turned a simple drive into something much more unsettling.
Yeah, that was gonna be the plan. We were just gonna ride in the car down there, and I don't know, we didn't really expect much of it. We probably were just gonna toss it to the side like a lot of the footage that we do and record.
But if we saw the grave, then that would have been cool, and do like a spirit box was the plan.
Yeah.
Something, you know.
So,
I mean, I'll be honest, we've seen stuff down there, you know, crazy stuff down there when we were younger that didn't make any sense. Like lights, orbs just like going around us that weren't blinking, because at first we thought they were fireflies, but they weren't blinking though.
yeah.
So, can't really explain that.
I think that's enough B-roll there.
Yeah.
You don't want to waste up all the battery already.
The camera's battery's going. What is that?
Dale, what the f***, dude?
I'm zooming in, I can't.
Dale,
What the f***?
what the f*** are you supposed to do?
Ain't nobody supposed to be out here? Oh, sh**. That just walked in the woods.
There's no
Where's the headlamp at? The headlamp should be right there. Like he didn't, like he stopped. Did he turn off the light? Can you see in there?
No, I can't see.
I'm zoomed in. I can't hardly see.
Don't zoom in, don't zoom in, don't zoom in. It ain't gonna help, it ain't gonna help.
What the f***? No one's supposed to be out here. What the f*** was that dude doing?
What do you mean he turned the headset off?
There's no light. Like, I saw him walk into the woods right around there, and then the light that was on his fucking head is gone. It's not there.
Dude, he could be up in that right there right now.
I can't see shit. I'm not rolling down this window. I don't see any light. What the f*** did we just walk in on?
Unsure of what to do, they slowly began driving forward, but something in the woods caught their attention, prompting them to stop and investigate. And that's when it happened.
Dispatch. No, look up
Did
in
we
there.
go past it?
No, it was right in here. Up in there. Oh,
There's light. Is that him laying on the ground? No, he threw the light on the ground. He threw that damn light on the ground.
where's the light?
How did you walking down the window, dude? You can't.
Are you serious right now, Dale?
You can't see it. I thought I heard something. That light's just sitting there. He threw it down. Where did he
Hold on.
What's that?
Hold on. He might need help. Hello?
You need help? We. Dad, the motherfucker don't need help. What did he have down here? He threw something on the ground. What the f*** are you doing?
The content play.
What the f*** are you talking about? The content play. David, what the hell are you doing?
Hello?
I already tried that. He don't want none.
I'm trying to hear.
You dumb motherfucker. Okay, come on.
Maybe I should go get the light.
Go get the light. Dude, I can't be moving around. You know this. You go out there and then some...
We're just gonna leave and just pretend like this didn't happen?
Oh, it happened, and we have no business being a part of it. Let's go. This is some dumb shit. This ain't even what we're supposed to be here for.
Dude, I couldn't hear or see anything out there. It's so pitch black.
Damn.
What the fuck? Dude, go! Fuck!
A man suddenly hit their car window and they panicked, speeding off into the night. Now, I'm not sure what to think about this encounter. Was it someone struggling with mental illness just wandering the woods? A prankster trying to scare people? Or maybe even someone who genuinely needed help? Either way, it's seriously creepy to have someone do that to you in the middle of nowhere. Of course, there's always the possibility that it was staged, but honestly, their reactions seemed pretty genuine to me. Let me know what you think about this encounter in the comments. And while you're at it, if you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. It's free, and you can always change your mind later. A man was hiking on a trail near a forest when he unexpectedly came across a buffalo calmly eating grass. Curious and excited, he got a little closer and decided to film the encounter. But as soon as he pulled out his phone and started recording, something happened that he didn't expect.
Look at this guy. Here you go. Holy shit. And that's why you don't fuck with buffalo.
For some reason, he seemed to think he was a Disney princess. You know, the kind that can walk right up to wild animals without anything bad happening. Well, turns out he's not. The buffalo charged straight at him. He ran for his life and managed to get behind a car just in time. That was a seriously close call. An animal that big can do some real damage. Moral of the story: don't get close to wild animals unless you really know what you're doing. Felipe Sena is a YouTuber from Brazil who dedicates his channel to exploring all kinds of locations, from places full of history to haunted sites, forests, and everything in between. He often camps out at these spots, but as we've all learned from videos like this, camping in creepy locations usually leads to unexpected encounters, sometimes with strange creatures, wild animals, and in the worst cases, other humans. In this particular video, Felipe heads out to camp in his car along a supposedly haunted road, but as the night goes on, it quickly becomes clear that it won't be a peaceful one.
Salve, seus terráqueos, tudo bom com vocês? Espero que sim, meus parceiros. Onde é que eu tô? Ó? Na estrada mais assombrada do sertão. Tô dirigindo só com a mão, tá ruim. E a estrada não tá muito boa e tá querendo chover, família. Tô sozinho hoje. Chama nas botas aí. Bora lá. O intuito do vídeo hoje, galera, é dormir na estrada assombrada. Vim de carro pra nós tentar ver se nós conseguimos dormir nessa estrada aqui assombrada aqui, ver se aparece alguma coisa, se não aparece. É um local sinistro. Eita, que tá querendo é chover, galera. Chovendo, o clima fica mais sinistro ainda, viu? Mas olha aqui como é que o ambiente aqui é sinistro. Família, aqui é a estrada mais assombrada aqui desse sertãozinho aqui onde eu tô. Sertão do interior de Hidrolândia, Ceará. Aqui é muitos relatos de muitos moradores que já andaram por aqui e presenciaram coisas sinistras. Vixe, será que o carro passa ali, galera? Olha lá, ó. Uma árvore caída, família. Olha, começou assim, ó. Aí, ó. Árvore caída aí já no meio do caminho. Oi. Deixa eu passar aqui a marcha, galera, só com a mão, né? Olha como é que tá aqui, galera. Sinistro, eu tô até com o vidro aberto, eu tô com medo aqui, já tô com vontade de fechar esse vidro já. Olha como é que é sinistro aqui o lugar, família. Eu vou mostrar só uma parte aqui.
As he was driving through the woods, he spotted an abandoned house on the side of the road and decided it would be a good place to park and camp. He was also accompanied by a few cows that seemed pretty chill, and honestly, I'd say that's a good sign.
Aí a gente vai acampar aqui, ó. O fazendeiro Colocar alguém pra cuidar aqui dos bichos. É um gato, família. Gato preto, ó. Ó, gato preto. Alguém em casa? Alguém em casa? Será que é trovão do... Eu conversei com o fazendeiro, não é pra ter ninguém em casa, família. Oi. Com medo agora, galera. Tá tendo batida lá dentro.
He looked around for a bit but couldn't hear much besides a cat and the sound of cowbells, so he got back in his car, ready to eat something and get some sleep.
Sei que a bateria da câmera tá bem carregadinha, viu, galera? A ideia é aguentar aí um bocado de hora aí. Vai lá dormir, né, família? Deus abençoe nessa noite, seja uma noite tranquila. É ruim, família. Aqui dentro. Ai, é ruim dormir dentro do carro. Como é que você consegue morar dentro do carro? Você tá doido? Muito ruim. Ai, será que eu vou conseguir dormir?
But the night wasn't over yet.
Quem é? Eu escutei, ó. Tem pegada aqui, ó. Alguma coisa tentou abrir isso aqui, família. Meu bem todinho, família. Olha, meu Deus, cara. Olha como é que tá aqui, ó. Olha como é que tá meu braço, ó. Vai embora. Antes que seja tarde.
That message basically means go away before it's too late. Let's talk about this. There were cows around the area, which means whoever was taking care of them was probably still nearby. So it could have been the farmer warning him to leave the farm. But honestly, it's pretty creepy. If it really was the farmer, why would he write on the window instead of just waking him up and telling him? And on the other hand, what if it wasn't the farmer at all? What if it was something much more sinister? Maybe the very thing that made this road infamous for being haunted? Or, hear me out, what if the cows at this place are so smart they actually know how to write? No? Too far? Okay, fine. Let me live my Disney dream. Weekend Mist is a channel focused on hiking, exploration in the remote parts of the world, and the main focus are the hunting videos. Don't worry, this video does not involve any animal getting hurt, but rather humans. So warning, this video might include some parts with blood, so YouTube, please be cool. Anyway, in this video, they are on a 13 days hiking adventure, searching for a giant red stag and food to keep them fueled.
Well, we're sitting here at the base of our highest ascent of the trip, potentially. We're bloody excited. It's an unnamed pass and we may be required to do a couple bits of technical stuff, maybe some pictures and potentially an abseil on the other side. So it's very exciting times. Now the boys, Finn and Finn, are feeling pretty shagged after their near 14-hour day as of now. So Raz and I have put a couple kegs on the back and we'll see if we can all pain cave together on the way up here. Should be bloody good. It's gonna hurt. Let's hit it. Let's hit it.
They're somewhere in the New Zealand mountains. The view is breathtaking, and they stopped for a bit to grab a bite.
Just above us, coming down through that stuff there. We know what it's like, lads. It's not that much fun, but you'll be here shortly. Raz has got his kit off. He's unpacking, keeping the meat under the shade until we get here. The boys get here with the jet boil, and the old mountain oysters are going to be bloody delicious.
I don't know why Gabe insists on these, but
they are tasty little snacks, packed with protein. Bloody fantastic. Looking forward to it. These mountain chill outs here are just the ultimate. This is pretty much the best thing of all time ever. After a hard morning and a hard few days, lying here in the sun, recharging the batteries.
so damn nice. It's good to be in the undies. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
They set up their campsite, and as a new day arrived, they resumed their hike up the steep, rocky mountain. But something happened that would put an abrupt end to their expedition.
All right, guys, so what's happened here is a really, really valuable lesson for all.
That sucks. We've just gone to do this climb before dark, and I've just pulled a big rock in my leg, and there's a very, I'm sorry, I'm in a lot of pain. There's a very big cut in my leg.
You'll be right, mate.
You can show it if you'd like. Oh, yeah.
So our lives are not in danger, but it's a bad wound, and that's just the reality of the situation. So yeah, I suppose we'll.
Sucks.
Yeah, this sucks.
There's a photo of this wound we can show you later, but this is brutal. Oh my man. What's the?
Good on you, mate. Right, so there's been a rock fall up here and Riley's gone down. And for those of you who ever might find yourself in this position, and those of you who definitely don't want to be in this position, we're going to do our best to document this entire process.
It sucks. I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Yeah.
I've got a really, really bad cut on my leg. We've pulled the EPIRB and the SOSs, so
we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it, big fella. Yeah. It's going to be a long night, but we're going to do it. Yeah. So what we've done here is Finn's called emergency services. We've pulled our EPIRB and both inReaches, and we've also texted our close family. We're going to let them know that Riley's going to be okay in terms of his leg health and his physical health. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through the night. However, we do need pretty urgent pickup because there is absolutely no way we're going to be able to walk out of here. Yeah, we've got Finn currently scoping out a campsite down there. We don't want to push up to this ridge. We know we can do it, but there's a few unknowns about it, so ideally we can camp down below us.
Night fell, and they waited for hours, hoping for rescue to arrive, as he was unable to continue walking.
Right, so the helicopters come in. We're pretty lucky they've been able to get in tonight. We're very grateful for the expertise of these emergency services. The locator beacon has pinged our location reasonably exactly, but not exactly, so there's still a little bit of finding. We can't point our headlights straight up at the helicopter, otherwise that'll kind of interfere with their business, so we're just waiting to be found now, and hopefully we get home safe.
There it is.
This is about an hour and a half after injury, and we've had an incredibly fast emergency response. Riley's doing okay, and he's going to get out of here tonight. The rest of us are going to have to stay in, and we're going to walk out of here, which is all good. It's time to get Raz out of here.
The helicopter arrived and took him away. It was a pretty bad wound. You could even see the bone. He was lucky, and they worked to stop the bleeding, but it's important to always be prepared and know what to do in situations like this. There could be hours or even days before rescue finds you, and if you try to move without stopping the bleeding, you could make things worse. Luckily, our friend here is fine, and everything turned out okay. I mean, hiking for a few days and getting a ride home in a helicopter, that's pretty badass, not gonna lie. The abandoned camper is a woman who loves, I'll let you guess. Wow, how did you figure it out? She loves camping in abandoned locations, but as you probably know, abandoned spots are often home to all sorts of things. Some you may or may not believe in, and many times campers find themselves experiencing strange occurrences in these kinds of places. Well, this time, she goes on a stealth camp in an abandoned cemetery, all alone.
This looks like a good spot for where I am. I might just sleep on the ground again tonight. I brought a hammock, but I don't see any spots good enough for a tree to hang a hammock.
After setting up her camp, she sets off to explore the area.
Sounds like the birds are starting to hunker down for the night. There's fireflies around already. So, I think that means it's time to explore. This is an active cemetery, but there is a part of it that is abandoned. Those dogs are barking at me. I'm probably the only one that's here at this time. They're going crazy. It's so dark. You might not even be able to see it. Here's part of it. It's a family of raccoons.
As she explored, she heard a lot of creepy and strange noises and even stumbled upon a family of raccoons. But keep watching. It's going to become clear that she's definitely not wanted there.
Here, right now. But there are kids here, like young kids, in the cemetery. And I'm wondering how active this place actually is. Do people come here at night and kind of party in the forest or something? Anyways, I'm heading back to my spot. That dog. Here. Let me see what I've got going on. Hi. Okay, so that dog kind of ruined it. Not ruined it, I shouldn't say that. The dog barking, I didn't want to disturb anybody, especially since I'm not supposed to be here. So I think I'll finish my exploring tomorrow morning. And because there seems to be still a lot of stuff here. See? Hear them? I think they know I'm here. That's not good. Fuck. I'm gonna keep this recording. Just in case.
If you're still watching, comment the word cloud.
But I'm also gonna stop and find out what they're doing, if they're actually watching me or not. Well, I can see them.
She made her way back to camp and started a fire.
I just had to put out the fire because there are people walking around back here. They don't have headlamps on, but like I said in my last video, I do not like being around people in the middle of a forest, especially when it's dark out. So I might pack up and get out of here when I think the coast is clear. Okay, I'm packed up. I'm ready to go. So, luckily I have a friend that lives around this neighborhood, so maybe I'll just go continue this night in their backyard because I was looking forward to having a nice night. And there's still people here. I can barely hear their voices, but they're like way off in the distance. And there's the occasional dog bark. That dog that was barking at me, he keeps barking. That's where I had the fire. I covered it up.
She felt surrounded, and it made her question her safety. So she decided to leave and find another place to camp. Listen, even though nothing really happened, I said it, and I'll say it 1,000,000 times. When you don't feel safe, when you feel like you're being watched, or when you feel like you should leave, leave. When camping in the forest, the best thing you can do is trust your instincts. That's what kept us alive in the past, and it's like a superpower that can keep you safe and get you out of dangerous situations. Maybe nothing would have happened, but you don't know that. So, what if it did? Josh is a YouTuber who dedicates his channel to exploring all kinds of abandoned locations, forests, buildings, and other intriguing places. His videos are not only highly entertaining, but also of top-notch quality, as he's a well-established figure in the YouTube community. In this particular video, he ventures into the famous Aokigahara Forest in Japan, also known as the Suicide Forest. Sadly, Aokigahara has gained international notoriety due to its tragic association with suicides. The forest carries a somber reputation because of the many lives lost there.
Welcome, everybody. You already know I've been pushing through the limits, going to all these crazy places around the world. And right here, we're in one of the most well-known, talked about places for people who commit suicide. It's right here in Japan, the Aokigahara Forest, also known as the sea of trees, also known as suicide forest. Many Japanese people believe that this forest has an association with angry ghosts. There's been bodies being reported here since 1978. There's been bodies being reported every year from 1978 to 1988. About 30 bodies or so. But in 2003, it's been rising up. They've been finding more bodies every year being reported here, over 105. And it kept rising over the years, to the point where by 2010, they were finding over 200 bodies every year here. By 2013, they stopped reporting all the bodies. They want no one to come here anymore, really. They look down upon this place. Many Japanese people who are locals will not come or show their face near here. Mostly just tourists going to find the caves. There's a wind cave, the ice cave, and there's a couple more. And then there's Mount Fuji itself, which is located right here. I mean, it's honestly a sad place to be. I want to go explore as much as I can here. By the way, it's raining, so hopefully we don't get soaked. Let's do this.
As they enter the forest and begin walking, they stumble upon something.
All right, it ends right here. Oh no, oh my god, it keeps going. Hey, look at this. What?
Oh, someone left an umbrella.
Holy sh...
Alright, it's just an umbrella.
Yeah, but... See, it could be honestly more. It could have been like someone who was like, screw it, this is it. I want to use an umbrella right now because I'm soaked, but I don't want to use that one. You know what? You want to go down there more and then follow the track just in case they might have went down there? It's thick through here, but we're just going to see if we can find anything.
Okay, it kind of works.
The compass is working right now?
Yeah, compass still works.
Okay, good.
That direction is north.
Alright, we're using a compass to get our way out. Right now, we lost all signal on our phones and everything.
What's so cool about it?
Yeah, what's weird about it is it's like all these underground random ass tunnels are all over the place. We're coming across some stuff now. We got some ribbons tied to the trees. We got a green one right there and a blue one. Let's make sure there's like, if there's anyone in there, let's make sure they're okay. Oh yeah, their campsite. We're gonna go check out the campsite right now. It's the same ribbon that we found from the pathway led all the way in here to the campsite. This place is no joke. I'm already feeling like so weird here. Like I'm getting these eerie, dark vibes. Like I can like, yeah, like I can. Ooh.
Watch out, dude.
Like I can feel it inside me. It's like unexplainable. I can't really explain it, but it's no joke. What happened? What must have happened was like the guy, whoever it was, with the ribbon must have just been pacing himself around, just thinking if he actually wanted to do it or not. But here's all I found. Left, at least. Maybe he drew that before he did it? A bottle, of course.
They continued their exploration, and soon they came across another campsite.
Looking to see what I can find. I'm just very curious. So far since I've been here, I've already been hearing like these faint voices coming from like the far out area, like a girl. But I can't make out what they're saying. It's like, I would say it's a whisper, but it's like a shout at the same time. I'm not very big on spirits. I really don't think about it or really get scared. I'm not saying I'm scared, but I really am sensing a very dark, like I'm not even sensing it, I'm just feeling just different. I can smell it. There's 2 tents here. And they're still there. They're still there. Okay. Let's check this out. What is all that? Had a campfire here. Yeah, there's no one here anymore. They either been found, or they turned back, or they're still in the forest, just around. We just found this shoe. Now this shoe had been here for well over 5-6 years. There's moss completely growing on the shoe. It looked like it morphed onto it. Whoa, dude, a backpack. This backpack's brand new. I know. I think that's an umbrella over there. We've been finding tons of umbrellas, tents, pretty much everything you would actually expect to find here. The backpack looks brand new, but also this umbrella right next to it looks brand new too. Which means, I don't know, I'm just gonna start searching the area around this premises.
The campsite was completely abandoned, and it's heartbreaking to think that these could have been the tents of people who lost their lives here. Think about it. Why would people leave their tents and belongings behind? Unless they were running from something, or perhaps they planned to never leave the forest. It's an extremely sad thought, and if you ever find yourself in this forest, please have respect for those who might have been going through unimaginable struggles. If you're ever in a place where you feel like nothing matters, please talk to someone. Your life is far more important than you might think. You matter. You belong here. Reach out for help. That's it for today. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when we post. Also, leave a comment below sharing your favorite encounter. And if you have a story of your own that you'd like to have shared, send it to the email in the description. Don't forget to click on one of the videos on the screen to see more.